In the streets of T.O., everybody pushing a screw face. Won't stop street life, always facing a new case. Hates baseball, wears caps for Blue Jays fitted. No brown, we don't need a green to get lifted. A society of multicultures, feeding off the black dead carcass like vultures. While they feed blacks, say you insult us daily, but make drug mules of their hood babies. When I was in school, we used to see vagrants. They still bums today asking for change payments. Sisters turn into mothers younger. Youth are do programs for starving or hunger. Roaches run on their face while they sleep. In beds with bugs infesting the mattress and sheets. Many little brothers resting in peace, cause they followed their big brothers that ran these streets. Drug dealers calling themselves doctors and shrinks. To stop breast cancer, wear a shirt that's pink. To stop youth violence, get rid of the guns I see. Youth need to be taught about true Ali. That would lower the crime stats. Youth have no job, so here's a free CD of my tracks. Bag ladies and buggy pushing men. Drink Lysol with their drug addict friends. Pimps pushing new kicks in little sis face. But she's too scared to say that she got raped. And he got raped too, wanting to be a singer. Mayors and judges drinking their bloodage for dinner. Upstairs, I cover my ears in tears. Little bro beating his mom, he's under 20 years. Every day of his life, these streets are strife. Started selling, now he smokes the Snow White. Blind man plays the sax. Girl run over playing with blackberries on train tracks. Can't trust everybody you know, that's how it is. In the streets of T.O., baby needs new shoes, but daddy got the newest when he chills with his crew. A young girl is undressed in the back like slave cargo, praying for help from Harpo in T.O. My boy Lex stayed inside his apartment. Gonna die of sickle cell, my heart didn't harden. Blew out of an aneurysm. Philly just got shot up by two of his own brethren in T.O. It's a grisly scene. 5-day search, Philly found dead in a ravine. Dead and injured because they shot up a jab. Police chief implemented King Alfred plan. People think it's jokes, but when the smoke clears, you're spilling your beans, have coffee or share. DT's yelling and spitting in your face. Give names, or you won't beat your case. Palms sweating, goosebumps and shakes. Your name's a snitch, but still, you're gonna get shot in the face. In T.O.
So I was at the lamppost, enlightened, hoping I land close to some love so I can spread it on every damn coast. Meanwhile, I'm on the side where many men boast. Shit's rough when you got cuffs, keeping your hands close. Lampposts like streets where warriors fight beasts. Running through the six, I hope you wearing the right cleats. Keep a screw face, you might just die over white teeth. F-cops, I hope the killer smoking the right cheap. For survival, shit could get savage and primal. Something in the water killing us on arrival. Put that on the Bible, put that on the spiritual and tribal. Give thanks for a new day. Look over the city, the view of a blue jay. My nephew might call me over a new J. Represent the city no matter what you say. Keep it true, fake, from T.O. to the UK.
Read the future through the stars, or Tarot of Moors. Cut you with the scimitar or shadow sword. Dan and Callaway, our names are Moors of Europe. Black and Indian, say lion, and selling you hope. Dirty Moors tell you MST is religious. Replace Jesus with Drew Ali singing hymns like Christians. Emmanuel I said be a human rights reader, but Ross play games in Moorish Jalabias. Nuwapians know the dog gave him circle 7 lessons and call him a nation of Moors in 360 questions. Hebrew Israelites are Moorish, Zionist Jews, but has the mothers in the back of tabernacle rooms. Praying to the patriarch when Ark is the womb. Reincarnated Drew Ali, written on given soon. Drew Ali reincarnated is also Fard Muhammad, claiming the prophet, but he's all about profit. $sign odds, 10 grand for a package. King of the Moor spirit feces, that's so savage. They're not against me, but against Drew Ali. They're not agitate like black collar or Somali. Jumping over Negro and say more means blacks as nigga leaders with scholarship off track. Should face a firing squad with lies like that. BLM leaders, mansions, every state on the map. No guilt or remorse. They face on billboards, but police victims in courts as a status quo wards. Mothers mourning, hiring civil rights attorneys. Most of them are not worthy and job turkeys. Make you march and picket. No one sees you like midgets, no matter how hard you fidget. Choked out for 10 minutes. Been dead for 7 on your highway to heaven. They get off with the wrist slap, but not charged like a felon. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Your mind is so black. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see.
That's those black
You're blind,
glasses,
baby.
right?
Your mind is so black.
You said meet them where they're at? Been there, done that. Sounds like you want me going back to being black. Dead carcass, a dead status, it's the same difference. All in experience. Blacks getting shot up, but Moors made them shut up. Double cup, that's protection. Every man to a nation. Negotiate for what? When you have the Constitution. Am I a Negro or what? You need permission, not prohibitive, privilege. Like you're somebody's kid, I guess that's the way we live. Nah, free national standards. I'm nobody's bastard. Land, air, water. That spells law, but you're blind, baby. I told you, you're blind, baby. Message for the percolated. Don't shoot my birdie, more science and facts. Fiction is the movie. Look at where you act. If you don't believe me, then study. Then you will know, and you will grow. You will know, and you will grow. Blind, baby.
You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Your mind is so black. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Your mind is so black.
With you? I got 5. I got 6. Hey. What'd you get? 6. I got 7.
And conscious means that you're conscious of what's going on in this world. You're fully aware and awake to what's going on in this world. That's what conscious rap means. So if you got conscious rap, that means you got unconscious rap. That means you got motherfuckers that's unconscious rapping. That means they sleeping. They still under the spell of Leviathan. They still under the spell of King.
Call me brother man, I'm not the rubber man. Though I keep my Nazis in affairs wrapped with some rubber bands. Burning out the Ku Klux Klan and Wizard Grand Dairy Queen misters. Just butts of guns I'm giving. Trying to make more sovereign citizens. These minions help kill your prophet, stole your treasury millions. You heard it from your brother man. Now the smothers sell out. Sets links in K2 Kush days. Keep me red out. I got the knowledge to make these silly hoes question the pimpin' direct of music videos, gay laws and persons with strap-on boots with heels, too much graphic art faces, boobs are not real. Since MCM and Troop, they use Timberland boots to get us all caught up in fashion, not the simple men roots. Got our people on dogmatic, not metaphysic. Exoteric, not esoteric, is how you missed it. So out of it, you couldn't feel the natural mystic blowing through the air like it didn't give a shit. I hear the dirty Moors dissing, cause I said profanities. A lot of these grand sheiks need to take off the panties. Pull the thong out your crack vest wearing sash, ass nigga. Return to where the prophet found you, Negro, ass nigga.
It's time to choose a side. You either positive or you negative. You either evil or you good. You understand what I'm saying? Choose a side, nigga. I know what side I'm on.
I throw a Molotov at the priest that works for the beast. All they want is our people to rest in peace. No attention of allowing more stress to ease. Cracker won't go home to spread himself the disease. Genocidal epidemic kill us in high proportions. Instead of mummified, we stay boxed in coffins. Mayors attend funerals for PR purposes. Where's the police escort? He replied with nervousness. He said, I don't have those numbers or connections to have Metro Police lead your friend's funeral procession. That's coming from Mr. Mayor, black community player. No question in the hoods dropping off boxes of weapons. Then blame black on black crime or natural causes. Plus those doctors aren't out on point but off a bit. Natural mystics prove they're not holistic. Hypocrite oaths make your children autistic.
I'm at the point now where I'm saying I'm tired of mixing the medicine with the food. I'm tired of playing that game. Now I'm shoving straight medicine down your fucking throat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight doses of medicine is getting shoved down your throat. I don't give a fuck if it turns you off or not. But if it do turn you off, then you're a stupid, ignorant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Don't judge like a cover of your favorite book. Visit you in your dreams, hand with the hook. Paralysis overtook, so shook. Stop, look, listen with precision. MC on a mission, vision. Past senses and endless. Cipher with active Moors, beat you with facts senseless. Have your mind defenseless when the truth enters. Eyes glow, reminds me of Omar Bay, Algonquin embers. Tap your pioneer, what's a man remembers. All the lies told to your mind dismembered. Circle broken into quadrants, you the 7 in the center. Compass G between the square, Baphomet of Templars. Warlock, call on my witch mothers to maim them. The same wise spirits burned at stakes in Salem. Torture with vagina pair, survive, bobbing for apples. Contort thumb slide, wrist out, tight shackles.
I always got something deep to say, every time around. I always got something deep to say, every time around. I always got something deep to say, every time around. I always got something deep to say, every time around.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gate Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes it a little of a lost case.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gate Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes it a little of a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gate Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes it a little of a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets stood me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, prepping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J, Israel. Had no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it. So the snake's still showing up, stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death, dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astro plane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life. Finish him.
Moorish Omar, key man or oracle. Using trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost in metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Facts slap a dirty more or a Drew Ali critic. Calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved. Or cut like a close shave. Drowned in my brain waves, squashed by heat waves. Activating Kundalini. Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini. Selassie I in exile. Reptile in Genesis. Niggas appearing real. All I see is false evidence. DAR feminists stomped on by elephants. More like no prejudice but want Moorish benefits. When you feel the cold magnetic resonance. Apis horns of the sacred book called Maleficent. Great cosmic mothers. Return to blessedness. No pestilence. Ace all the testaments. Tap into remembrance. Never to forget again. Use energy right. Not put spell effects on men. Wandering the earth plane with no they live shades. Keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades. It's been decades since Christian crusades. Not enough rebellions. Too many vigil bouquets. Holding on to the fence. Burning on doomsday. War ruled by Mars. It might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors present Common Sense Quick. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
You hear that they're making your meat out of feces now.
They just made meat from your number 2. Japanese scientists have developed a method to create edible steaks from human feces. Unbelievable? Well, it's happening. Mitsuyuki Aikida, a researcher at the Okayama laboratory, collaborated with Tokyo Sewage to address sewage mud excess. They discovered the content in the mud contains high protein due to bacteria. So, the team isolated and combined these proteins with a reaction enhancer. Result? Synthetic steak.
Has a pale-skinned European ever told you that you wasn't a Moor? But then our own people who choose to be traitors and commit treason, and they say it don't matter what you call yourself. You can call yourself anything. It don't matter what you say.
You all can put whatever word that you want to insert for black. You can say Moorish, you can say Israelite. I'm just using this as an easier term to connect. So save your history lessons for somebody else.
Watch this right here.
So pretty much anyone who is considered African American is technically a Moors, like a Moors descendant, being a descendant from Africa, being south of the equator. The term black is a magic spell that has been used to trick people into a false identity. A magic spell that has been used to trick people into a false identity. A magic spell that has been used to trick people into a false identity. A false identity. A false identity. A false identity. The word black itself literally means Blake, which means white. So
the word black itself literally means Blake. It means white. That's why in so-called Spanish, blanco is white. You get it? Has a pale-skinned European ever told you that you wasn't a Moor? But
Europeans come to this continent, literally ethnically cleanse the indigenous population out of existence, kill them on a scale that has hardly been equaled by the millions, and refer to them as savages. That's an achievement. Who's the savage? If you go, the first time I encountered this was in a little town in Massachusetts called Deerfield, or Old Deerfield. It's a reconstruction of what that little town looked like in colonial America. And so the houses are redone to look like they did then. Very nice job. It's a tourist thing. You go there and you look at that. And in front of each house is a plaque that explains something about this house. It was inhabited by the Yipsy Doodle family or whatever it was. And then description. On the 18th of October of 1702, the savages attacked. I remember the first time I saw this, the savages. You come in here, destroy everything these people have, and they are the savages. That's an interesting move.
It is.
You know?
I hadn't thought of that before.
Think about it. Europeans come to this continent, literally ethnically cleanse the indigenous population out of existence. Kill them on a scale that has hardly been equaled by the millions and refer to them as savages. That's an achievement. Who's the savage? If you go, the first time I encountered this was in a little town in Massachusetts called Deerfield, or Old Deerfield. It's a reconstruction of what that little town looked like in colonial America. And so the houses are redone to look like they did then. Very nice job. It's a tourist thing. You go there and you look at that. And in front of each house is a plaque that explains something about this house. It was inhabited by the Yipsy Doodle family or whatever it was. And then description. On the 18th of October of 1702, the savages attacked. I remember the first time I saw this, the savages. You come in here, destroy everything these people have, and they are the savages. That's an interesting move.
It is.
You know?
I hadn't thought of that before.
Think about it. Europeans come to this continent, literally ethnically cleanse the indigenous population out of existence. Kill them on a scale that has hardly been equaled.
Islam Moors. Peace to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to Noble Drew Ali. Honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Because he woke up everybody. He put everybody on game. Put everybody on game. And then nobody stuck with the program. Everybody want to do their own stuff. You want to do BS. It was an interesting one today. Somebody sent me somebody to check out. I haven't seen this one in a long time. So this is Farah Gray. Farah comes from Farrakhan. Farah comes from Farrakhan. That's not his name. His name is not Farah Gray. Farah comes from Farrakhan. Because his name is Farrakhan Khalid Muhammad. His name is not Farah Gray. And interestingly, as soon as Khalid said it is a Moor and all that stuff, honors to Noble Drew Ali and then interestingly, he's assassinated. Interestingly. And then interestingly, Farrakhan Khalid Muhammad turns to Farah Gray, and then he's multi-millionaire author, philanthropist guy. No? Reaching? Okay, all right. True. I'm reaching. Okay. This is I'm reaching. 200 notes for a book. 200 notes for a book. Now, I know more vendors who don't charge 200 notes for a book. And they're more vendors, and they don't even say 200 for a book. How you letting a Johnny come lately telling you, not even a Johnny come lately, a Johnny come lately that's calling themselves Ali and all that, convincing you to pay 200 for a book, and you never even bought one book from one of the more vendors. We have all these David Robinson and Anna Von whatever and all these people stuff. You're supporting these people. You're not supporting Moors. And you say you're Moors. Your name's Ali and all that stuff. How you not repping for Moors. How you know 100 lawful questions every father should ask a colorable child support venue? How come you're not just giving them that? Why they paying for that? Do you have a holy covenant and all that stuff? You know, we draw tell people holy covenant, forsake not, and all that. So what? Didn't Juali tell you caveat emptor? Didn't Juali tell you anybody charging anything above what the prophets, they're a fraud. They're a liar. 200 is pretty much way above what Noble Juali was talking about in the 20s. Because these people say 50 cents and they don't know it's gold and silver that he's talking about. That's 1928. That's before stock market crash and all that BS. What do you think they had? Do you think they were giving around dollar bills like what we got? They were giving around loonies and toonies. They weren't doing that. They're doing gold and silver. You think 50 cents dues? What do you think that is in today's time? These people telling you 200. More vendors telling you 15 notes for a book. $50 notes. You might get a 100. That might be the highest. And that's more vendors. So that ain't nothing if they want to say 100. They can say 100. They're credible individuals. They didn't just come yesterday, do 2 processes, it worked, and then telling everybody, hey, you could do this. And thinking that you're somebody. You're still nobody. Still nobody. So make sure you support more vendors. And if you never heard, and if you don't know, just go to Canaanland Moors, more vendors, and go watch that. And if any of those people there are not your master teacher, you've been played. Because there's a standard when it comes to dispensation of Moorish information. And the standard is the ones who did it before. And the ones who did it before are more vendors and nobody else. Everybody else, they're playing games with you. Playing package games. Then talk about we're not selling packages. We don't sell packages. 122 notes for a book is selling a package. Stop playing games. If you got the info and it's like that, give the people the stuff for free. If this stuff works like that, why should people pay for it? Give them the stuff. It's their birthright, ain't it? It's their birthright. No. Or service, or serving is worthy of his hire and all that BS. Yeah, right. You people are more vendors. How dare you charge somebody for a consultation? How dare you? How dare your brother call you, he got an issue, and you're telling him 500? How dare you people? Under the guise of your uplifting, falling humanity or whatever you're claiming. Using Noble Juali's picture. Not even walking in the path of the prophet. Not even doing that. Playing games. That's okay, you can play. You know. You can play. We have our prophet. And our prophet, he has his own hadith. We don't need over there's prophet stuff. We have our own. Oh yeah, and you could go to khalifamedia.com and get the Watch My Prophecies book. I outline some of the prophecies that actually manifested. So for those people that's well, when I read the introduction and it said that somebody created this, yeah, we know. And if the stuff that they wrote down that Noble Drew Ali said came true, doesn't that mean he's a prophet? Isn't that the point of the hadith? So obviously, this stuff wasn't for them. The stuff did not. When we're checking out, we're seeing all this stuff happen. So the prophecy was for this era of time. This era of time. There are some of the hadiths, some of the oral statements. And the oral statements are specifically to prove that Noble Drew Ali is a prophet. Why are you paying 200 to these people? They're not even telling you about your prophet. They're gonna use this picture, but they ain't telling you about Noble Drew Ali. So this is the magnitude of Drew Ali that some people sat back and said, oh shit, we gotta write some of this stuff down because that things are happening. They had to be inspired because things were happening. We don't care what their name was. They heard the prophet say something. So this is the closest thing to some audio that we're gonna get. And you know they got the audio in the vault somewhere playing around with not putting that up. Where's Drew Ali? Asiatic preachers and Masons will be the last to come home. They will fight me tooth and claw, but cannot win. Remember, keep in mind, he said Asiatic preachers and Masons, Asiatic ones. You consider no modern European. He had them in the jug and the stopper in his hand. Don't worry about some European. It's these traders around here. Especially those Asiatic preachers and Masons. They're going to be the last to come home. Why? Because they have obligations to obviously somebody else, not their nation. Back then. And then look at it today now. They got schools and all that. They set themselves up proper for selling out. Right? The sorority, Greek BS, right? And then Ashra and all them, Steve Coakley and all them broke it down to you. Oh, you don't know them? You never, oh, you don't know Ashra Kwesi? Oh, you don't know Steve Coakley? These people never told you? Oh, okay. Let me figure out why your ass is where it's at. So again, these same Asiatic preachers and Masons, these same people, the prophet is quoted as saying will be the last to come home back then are the ones king of the castle now. The Sharpies, all the balcony crew who never got shot in the face. All them. Your boys. Your civil rights boys. They'll be the last to come home. Where they at now? They're so far from home right now. They're in the bushes somewhere in the jungle. They don't know where the hell they're at. How far off the path they are. And even though they're so off the path, they're still fighting tooth and nail instead of just chalk it up. Stick a fork in you. You're over. But they're holding on because, you know, the witchcraft they work have the people dumb. The prophet said, they will take this movement down so low, it will disappear from the face of the earth. Praise Allah for all you Moors out there who were down in the low, and this is what brought you into the marvelous light. And then now it's back. Now it's amongst the conversation again. Because they did take it down low. The same Asiatic preachers and Masons put a fez on, you know, pretend like they're Moors when they're really a preacher. They pretend like they're Moors. They don't say their Moorish name or anything like that. They never wear a turban or anything like that, but they're Moors. They're Moors who were preachers, Masons, and they might be fronting. So, you know, fact check everybody. Check baby pictures. And just check, just to be sure. Don't just run up kissing. Okay? You might be getting played. They took this down so low that honors for all the master teachers, specifically the Moorish ones. You're not talking about Negro black colored master teachers, right? Not them. The Moorish ones. The ones that said, forget tenure and all that stuff. We're going to talk about this. Honors to the master teachers for being the spark for us Moors that we're trying to find our way. Yep, you're the truth getting hammered in. You can't make this stuff up. Moors who've been here, they already know what's up. They already know what's up. They will take this movement down so low. They took this down so low. Look at the mother's condition right now. Just because they didn't have their prophet. Listen to them. Listen to the sluts and the harlots. Inspire your children to be them. Oh, but the slut harlot music, they're not playing that for their children, though. No, they're not. But when their children come around, they take off the slut music. Oh, but you, though? No. For you? Yeah. Your children? Oh, yeah. We have all the slut music that you can handle. You got it all. And then you're sitting back saying, yeah, that's actually messed up. You know why it's messed up? Because these people don't have a prophet. Everybody else has a prophet, and they're somewhat civilized. Somewhat. We have none. So yeah. When they said the savages, and that's prophecy. Talking about these goofballs today. Brother Emiliel stated that the Holy Prophet told him, children, there will be but few saved because you are not going to do what I tell you. You want your way, and your way you are going to have. But your way leads downward, children. So you better do like I tell you. If you do like I tell you, there is a chance for you. If not, there is nothing for you but death. That serious. It's that serious. All you gotta do is what the prophet said. But that's all you gotta do. Just do what he told you. The stuff is some thin books. And he gave you everything that it takes to save a nation. Gave you everything that it takes to save a nation. Until you take it and save yourself. But you know, people want 200 a book. They want their way. No problem. Your way you're gonna have if you want that. No problem. Yeah. Don't come crying after. Don't come crying after. Because you called it on yourself. If you just did what Noble Drew Ali told you to do, you wouldn't be having issues. Brother Edward Mealy L. Brother Edward Mealy L. stated that the Holy Prophet told him, you do what I tell you. Never mind what they say. I have given you law, Quran, and Constitution, and I expect you to enforce my law and do what I say. Never mind what they say or do. They can do nothing but die. He wasn't playing with anybody. Like, you go read the Quran. They'll get you right. I don't care what issue you claim you have. There's a chapter in there for you to deal with your issue. I don't care what issue you got. That chapter having to deal with your issue, you read that 5 times a day. Bet you solve your issues. Gave you Constitution. You can get yourself in order. Little 7 acts. Just do these 7 things. That's all. That's all. Just do these 7. That's all. Just do this and we'll be good. Morris couldn't even do that. And then this is why we're here today. So we could be this. And Noble Drew Ali is the savior of humanity. But humanity is only going to be saved when humanity is ready to save itself. And humanity is not ready to save itself. Humanity wants to twerk and do TikToks and shit. So, the 2 in the back, I know you got something. Don't forget tomorrow, Wednesday night, Q&A Wednesday. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Supreme honors to all the Moors. Supreme honors. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. Honors to all mothers. Honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the mastermind. Brought us everything it takes to save a nation and told us save ourselves. So you make sure you save yourself. Don't waiting for these Moors to save you. You better go save yourself. Oh yeah, and don't forget riseofthemoors.org. Go look up for the Georgia meeting. We're setting up for the Moors out there. The last leg of the Love, Truth, Peace, Freedom, Justice tour. So just check the site for info. Love and peace, Moors. Islam.